Yo, Tales of Berseria Remastered is almost here, launching the 27th of February 2026, and is coming with two main editions, Standard and also Deluxe. And now I've already seen a lot of people calling this remaster pointless, and to be fair, if you already own Berseria on PlayStation 4 or Steam, and there's no free or discounted upgrade, I totally get why you feel that way. But there's also a bigger picture here, because this release actually matters for a few groups of players who've never had the opportunity to play Berseria in the first place, especially if you were on Xbox or Nintendo platforms. So in this video, we're going to be breaking down what each edition includes, what actually matters, and which one makes the most sense depending on how you play. So let's dive into it. First up, we've got the Standard Edition, which is currently priced at £34.99 or $39.99. And physically, I've personally seen this as low as £26.85. So if you do prefer this, it's 100% worth shopping around. Now, what you get with the Standard Edition is the full Tales of Berseria Remastered base game, and you also get the remaster upgrades like enhanced visuals and optimized gameplay, quality of life features like destination markers, and the ability to disable encounters. And you also get access to the grade shop available from the start, and also it includes several DLC from the original 2016 release, like character outfits and useful gear. There is also a pre-order bonus attached to this, so if you do decide to pre-order the game, you get the Super Adventuring Assistant set early, which basically gives you access to Apple Gel times 10, Peach Gel times 10, Life Bottle times 10, and the Panacea Bottle times 10. But the key detail is this set can be obtained through normal progression, so it is basically convenience, not exclusive content. There's also a note for Nintendo players. On the store listing, it does currently say that we are currently testing compatibility on the Nintendo Switch 2. So if you are buying this game specifically for Switch 2, it's worth keeping an eye on any updates before launch. Now, who is the Standard Edition for? I will say that the Standard Edition overall is the best option if you've never played Berseria before, you want the best value, or you're rebuying it later on a deeper sell. Because gameplay wise, you're getting the full story, full combat system, and the remaster improvements without basically paying for extras. Next on the list, we have the Deluxe Edition, which is currently priced at £49.99 or $59.99. Now, what you get on top of the Standard Edition with the Deluxe Edition, you basically get access to the Battle BGM pack, and you also get the digital art book and soundtrack, not forgetting the Super Growth Super Herb set. Now, you will still get the same pre-order bonus that we mentioned earlier in terms of the assistant set if you do pre-order the game. And again, it's not exclusive, it's just early access to items. Now, in terms of a reality check when it comes to the Deluxe Edition, this edition is mostly for people who love soundtrack bundles and art books, or players who enjoy boost its that help progression feel smoother early on. But it's not adding any story content, major expansions, or anything that changes how Berseria plays at its core. Now, who is the Deluxe Edition for? I would say definitely get the Deluxe Edition if you're a big Tales fan and want the art and music extras, you want the growth support items straight away, or you're buying this as your first Berseria playthrough and want the complete package feeling. Otherwise, Standard Edition, in my humble opinion, is still a good shout. So I guess a question to answer, is the remaster pointless? Let's be real, the criticism makes sense if you already own the game. But there are a few reasons this release is actually more important than people give it credit for. First off, I personally will say that Berseria was never available on Xbox or Nintendo. So for those players, this isn't a cash grab remaster, it's literally the first chance to play it. Secondly, I will say PC availability hasn't been as simple globally, including region access and language support issues that people don't always think about if they had easy access in the West. Third, I will say a lot of these remasters are outsourced, and the dev pipeline isn't always either this or a new game. Sometimes it's simply different teams working in parallel. And lastly, if the publishers are prioritizing titles that are actually technically easier to remaster first, Berseria is one of the most obvious candidates to get out of the way early. So yeah, if you already own it, you might not care, but for a brand new audience, this is actually a pretty big deal. Before we answer the all-important question, should you pre-order the game? Honestly, I feel like you don't need to. The pre-order bonus items are useful, but they're not exclusive. They don't change the game, and they can be earned through normal progression. So pre-order only if you already know you are going to be buying this game on day one. In those instances, I always say it makes sense to pre-order because you do get obviously a bonus if you know you're going to pick it up regardless. And another consideration to pre-order, I would say, is if you do find a strong physical discount and want to lock it in. If you're on the fence, waiting is totally safe because like I always say on most of these videos, it's sometimes a good shout just to see what the review scores say, because sometimes that could also help your decision as to whether you want to pick the game up or not. With that out of the way, million-dollar question, which edition should you buy? Now, I will say buy standard edition if you just want the base game. It's the best value and includes the remaster improvements and a load of original DLC content. I would say definitely consider the deluxe edition only if you care about the art book and soundtrack, the BGM pack, and the growth support items. And for those of you who already own it on Steam or PlayStation 4, this one is probably a wait for a deep sell situation unless you really want the remaster upgrades or you're moving platforms. At the end of the day, Berseria is still one of the strongest modern Tale games, and the biggest win here is that more people can actually finally play it. Anyway peeps, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below as to whether you'll be grabbing this remaster come day one, or is this one of those ones where you'll wait for reviews or probably just leave it on the shelf. As always, if you did enjoy this very quick urban gameplay video, be sure to hit the like button, do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so before, and until next video, we definitely say peace out, peeps.
Don't give up just yet.
My wheel is mine to hold.
I follow my own will now, and I'm going to stop you. I will have my revenge. Revenge for Lapis!